It has been requested and it is time. We are diving into the beautiful story of Luton Town. This team, what an incredible story they have, guys. We are talking about a side that used to be a Premier League team and then went all the way down to non-league football. Then got promotion into League 2 in 2013. In 2016, they got promoted to League 1. In 2019, promoted to the Championship. 2021, achieving the highest finish in the Championship, becoming 13th. And now this year, Luton Town have freaking done it. This squad has gone ahead and gotten promotion back into the Premier League, and it is officially one of the most beautiful stories you can look at. Third position in the Championship, going through the playoffs to beat Coventry City. Honestly, guys, we need to talk about this team. And as we do, let me know in the comments down below if you think that this beautiful story can continue for multiple years in the Premier League. Do you think that Luton Town can survive in the Premier League? Because that is what we are going to be trying to achieve right here. I have put the team into the Premier League already, taking teams like Burnley up alongside with them. And this is going to be incredible. I cannot wait to go through this. Let's have some fun with Luton Town.
Yeah, baby.
First of all, let's take a look at this starting 11. Morris, this man has gone ahead and scored 20 goals and gotten himself 7 assists this season for Luton Town. He's one of the main reasons as to why this team has been as successful as it has been. I mean, it's just such an unreal story. But then again, there's another one that is an even more insane story. This man, Mpanzu, has apparently played for Luton Town from non-league football and now up into Premier League football. If he just gets one match in the Premier League, a little bit of playtime, he will be breaking a new record, something that has not been done ever before, going from non-league, staying with one club and going into the Premier League alongside them. So Mpanzu, your story is incredible. He is 28 years old, but honestly, guys, I will give a little bit of a potential boost to this man because I would love to keep him around for as much as possible. So Mpanzu, congratulations on your incredible career. And then we are looking at a couple of interesting players here. Nakamba is someone that we know from the past. I believe he played at Aston Villa, and I believe he's even in that Aston Villa shirt right there. We have Campbell next to him, Adebayo in the striking position, 24-year-old, 7 goals scored this season with 4 assists. So just like Morris, a great striker partnership right there between the two. And then at the back, you have Drame, who's actually one of the highest potential players in this team from what I can tell. Then you have Lockyer, you have Bradley, Bell, and Doughty, who actually looks 40, but he's 22, and he's also one of the higher potential players within this squad. Now, what we will try and achieve with this team is obviously somewhat keep the identity of this team. So I've watched a couple of videos on Luton Town to really get the gist of what this club is about. And apparently the way they play football, it can be negatively described as this long ball, physical, set piece style of football to go ahead and win their games. So what we're going to focus on here as well is going to be something more physical and players that really show that desire to want to win. So we're not going to go necessarily with the technical beasts of the world, just doing Rabonas and stuff. We're going to go for those guys that can just, just overpower their opponents. By the way, as we do get into the Premier League, let's be realistic here. Premier League clubs, especially the promoted ones, get a huge chunk of money that they never experienced before. So I'm taking Luton Town's budget to 100 million because that is legit just realistic. That's how things have been going. For a lot of the clubs that go up into the Premier League, they just spend that much on transfers. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to spend as much on the transfers coming in, but I definitely will have to make some contributions to this side in order to try and keep it within the Premier League. It's going to be tough to move some of these players that have been so successful in taking this side back into the Premier League away from the squad, but it has to happen for the survival of this team in the Prem. So here's the deal with Luton Town. From what I can tell, obviously a lot of players are loaned into the team. Nakamba, Horvath, and you go down the list to find the likes of Drame, who's going to go over to Leeds United again, possibly, who are going to fight for getting back into the Premier League. And as he has done it already with Luton Town, One would wonder if Leeds United wants that type of player back into their squad to help them do the same. Then also going down the list right here, you have other players like Macy, Mendes Gomez, Rea, and from what I can tell on the internet right now, the only player that can genuinely find information on that might actually stick around is Marvelous Lakamba. So his contract is running out at Aston Villa, and it seems like he might be the one that Luton Town wants to go ahead and keep within their side. So all the other players that were loaned in, I will sadly have to let go. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
We have to start off with a new goalkeeper now that Horvat is gone. We are bringing in a goalkeeper from Turkey. Altay Bayındır is a goalkeeper that played for Fenerbahce for the majority of the season, but has not played in the last 7 to 8 matches. That makes me wonder if there is a move in place for this man. So why not go ahead and make that move happen to Luton Town? He could have also been injured, but don't care. I'm just going to say he didn't play because he was pushed out of the starting 11. So we're going to bring in him, and I think it is a great signing. He is automatically the highest rated player in the team, and that just showcases it took me 15 million to improve a new Premier League side. This team is not ready for Premier League football, and I'm going to do my absolute best to make it Premier League ready, but the idea of 5 at the back could actually be a good one. We need to be defensively strong in order to survive, but at the same time, I need to strengthen that back 5. For the centre-back position, as I was saying, we want to go physical, and I'm going for a 6'3" tall centre-back coming in from Wolfsburg. It is Bornau. I believe he is also someone that plays in a Belgian national team at times. This guy, not necessarily known by too many people. I think at this point, he's 24 years old in real life, and he's going to come in instead of Bradley. And the reason why Bradley is the one being dropped out of that starting 11, first of all, is because he's the lowest rated. Yes, I know he was the captain right here in FIFA. I don't know if he's the captain in real life, but I checked the average scores for players that have played for Luton Town, and Bradley was nowhere to be seen. So Lockyer and Bell were really well rated alongside Doughty, Morris, and Adebayo, and also Mpanzu, but yeah, the other lads, he wasn't even mentioned. So I'm going to put him into that central centre-back position. He's actually okay with passing play as well. 6'3" tall. Now let's sort out that right wing-back position. Now we're going for a mid-table team in Spain's right wing-back. Pablo Maffeo from Mallorca is going to be the guy that I want for that right wing-back spot. Now that we have those physical players centrally in the team, I also want to have someone that can provide those crosses, be that Frimpong type player in that right wing back spot that can really get the best out of his teammates. So for that reason, Pablo Maffeo is just about perfect for this team. I think he's a great choice for us. Right wing back, 78 rated, highest rated player in the starting 11 right now. Congratulations to his move. But now, having done all those deals, I still have around 40 million left. I feel like I probably should go for a center midfielder, someone that can dictate the play, and Mpanzu is now the captain. Well deserved, pal. At one point, this next man that's walking into the club was a player that Real Madrid wanted, but Manchester United got. But then the story of Donny van de Beek has not been great. This is a 6-foot-tall center midfielder who sadly hasn't been able to live up to the expectations. So maybe a new lease of life at Luton Town could be perfect for Donny, as he now walks into the starting 11 for us and gets a second chance of becoming an established Premier League player. I still remember the days where he was actually great at the likes of Ajax, and now he is here for us. One of the bit more technical players for sure, but we are keeping the original structure of this Luton Town team by as much as we can by bringing in a 6-foot-tall centre mid. We could have brought in a lot more technical players, but Donny, hopefully you have adjusted to life as a more physical midfielder in the Prem. Good luck to you here at Luton Town. Hopefully this is going to go well. Oh boy, I am scared. Should I make more signings? I probably should. Honestly, I still have a lot more money to spend and I could replace so many more players. But for the first season, I want to keep as many of these Luton Town players around as I can. So good luck to us, because We will need it. The season is finished for Luton Town. The big question is, has the team been able to survive a draw against Manchester United while losing 2 against Liverpool and Arsenal, then going ahead and drawing against Manchester City while beating Burnley and Sheffield, the 2 teams that have gone up alongside them? Those are the ones you need to beat. And then we're looking at draws everywhere. Like, okay, so yeah, we get a couple of wins, but I'm a bit worried now. Seeing all these results, please, Luton Town survive. Yes! Let's go! 15th in the league. Sheffield is going down. Brighton is going down. Whoa. Did not see that coming. Alongside Brentford, Fulham, Bournemouth, and Luton Town survive. And Luton Town survive comfortably. A 9-point gap, minus 19 in goal difference. And at the top, we have Arsenal actually beating Manchester City. Well done, Arsenal fans. You've done it over here. But let's take a look at this squad right now and see what has happened. So Morris, a top scorer of the previous season, going up to a 75, while Adebayo has gone up to a 76. Van der Beek joining in now, 79 rated. Maffeo, highest rated player with the 81. The defense and everything is looking decent, not necessarily immense amounts of growth, but good enough to go ahead and stay in the Premier League. So bringing in those defenders were mostly important for survival, I assume. But who has scored the goals to get us those draws? It is Adebayo. Okay, 23 and 2, 25 goal contributions in your first Prem season, starting off as a 72 rated player. That is insane. Morris with the 15 and 6 as well. Congratulations on a great year. And Maffeo, as I said, his crosses would be very important. They have been very important. 8 assists for him. And Donny van der Beek with the 4 and 10. So now going into the next season, now that we have shown that the Luton Town players don't need too many additions to survive in the Prem, which hopefully happens. Like, I wouldn't be against it. I would love to see Luton Town survive next season. Now that we have kind of proven that, let's go ahead and bring in the players to attack the higher ranks in the Premier League. And Mpanzu has broken the record. He has played in the starting 11. Congratulations to you, pal. From non-league to Premier League football could be achieved next season. But looking at the starting 11 in terms of ratings, Bell is the lowest rated one, alongside Doughty and also Mpanzu. So we'll have to make decisions. They might be tough ones, but I don't want to actually get rid of these players. I am definitely putting them onto the bench. So whatever money we get, we're going to spend it on transfers and move players from starting 11 down to the bench. So now, trying to sort out the centre midfield position, we are going for someone who used to play at Olympique Marseille, joined Sevilla, and now is joining Luton Town. I'm talking about Pape Gueye. This is a very talented player who has had some struggles at Sevilla, but then again, I believe he has won the Europa League yesterday. I'm actually going to check right now. Did he play yesterday? That'd be quite interesting to see. So yesterday, no, he did not play. He was on a red card in the last 2 games, and he has not been playing for Sevilla since. He has had an up and down sort of career so far, but it is undeniable that he's a very talented player. So he's going to come into our club as a centre midfielder, which I don't actually believe is his actual position. He's normally a CDM, but he is perfect for this squad. And Mpanzu, as I said, is going to drop down to the bench right here. He has achieved what he wanted to achieve. And now Gueye comes in as a 6'2" tall, 24-year-old physical midfielder. Just like Nakamba, basically. Quite similar type of players here who bring that physicality into this side. And Gueye could drop into the CDM position when Nakamba turns 30. That is probably what I'm going to be doing. But I'm very happy with this signing for the club. Really making that midfield even stronger and making sure that we keep that physical side of the game with Luton Town. Someone that isn't necessarily looking like he's going to stay at this club is Joe Gomez. I personally, as a Liverpool fan, do not see a future for Joe Gomez at this club. His injuries have been coming across too many times, and then the performances that he has shown for Liverpool when he was in a starting 11 were below par. But a new, fresh lease of life for Joe Gomez could be the way to go. An Englishman joining Luton Town right here, guys. This is such an important transfer for us. I am giving him a second chance as well. Now, Bell, as we said, is going to be dropping down to the bench right here. I probably should be moving Campbell on as well. He's quite a talented player according to SoFIFA, but Joe Gomez comes in with the 80 rating right now. He can swap over to this side. Lockyer has that 4-star weak foot. So Gomez, welcome to our team. You're going to be a very important part of this club, and hopefully you're not going to mess it up, pal. And actually, guys, with that, I am done with my transfers. We do not have any more money to spend, so this is the team we're going to use for season number 2. Good luck, Luton Town.
Good luck.
And now the season is over. 2024, Luton Town. Where are we at this time around? 10th. Okay, that's progress. Guys, we haven't been able to buy a bunch of players, so we couldn't really expect to fly up the league table, but we have made it into the top 10, and that is a huge achievement. 52 points this time around. Conceded too many goals. We need to score more, but that's just the style that we have been playing right here. We're not an all-out attacking type team. Spurs, 90 points, have won the league. I mean, yeah, sure. And then we take a look at our team here as we see Morris and Adebayo up top. Adebayo on an 80 rating. He's only 26. This guy could be here until the end. Morris is 28. Gueye on an 80. Van de Beek on an 82. Nakamba, 79. Then we have Doughty, who has gone up to a 76, and Lockyer on a 77. These two will have to be replaced next season, depending on our budget, of course. Bornau, Gomez, Maffeo looking very good alongside our goalkeeper above the 80 rating as well. So nothing to complain. Progress is still coming in. 19-5 from Morris, 16-4 from Adebayo, and Van de Beek with the 9-6 from centre midfield, while our left wing back has shown his best performances so far. 6-4, growth coming in, only 24 years old. There might be reason to keep him around. His dynamic potential might keep going up. So, Doughty, I'm going to think about it. Yeah, we'll see. So now we're going to France for a defender. Like basically any other club in the world, because they have too many. We are going for AS Monaco's Disasi. This man, he's very talented. He's also very physical. 6'3" tall, coming in from Real Betis. That's where he's apparently moved to now. But he's going to take over that left centre-back position for me. He actually is someone that can play right-back as well. I think he has played that position a couple of times, if I'm not mistaken. But it seems like Bornau has a 5-star weak foot, so we're going to move him across. And Disasi comes in with 85 physicality, which is higher than anyone else in the team right now. Again, he doesn't possess too much pace, but he will be the beast in the middle. And I love that. So Disasi, welcome to our team. And you know what? I'm giving this man another season. Yep. If he grows to like an 80. Yes, if he reaches 80, a +4, I'll let him be. I'll keep him in the squad. But that is the only transfer I'm going for. Nakamba, next season, we will have to replace. Our budget just isn't big enough to go for multiple big transfers right now. So this season we have not necessarily been too good either. I'm seeing a lot of struggles for our team, which kind of results or might result in an even worse standing, and it is actually the 10th position. So we have made it into the top 10 this time around with a positive goal difference. Yes. So that's a good thing, but obviously we are needing reinforcements to take things to the next level. I mean, in terms of goals scored, we have as many as Aston Villa, who are in the 8th position, but goals conceded 53. We just need to, you know, revamp things in general and possibly spend a little bit more going into the next year. But look at this. We now actually have a team who I think could easily possibly finish in the top 6. You know what? He has grown to an 80, so congratulations to him. But I am also realizing that the bench is not necessarily amazing. That might be something that we have to work on as well as we move into the next season. But my budget has been quite limited every single year, and I do think it's time to move on Nakamba. So that will cost me another 30-40 million. Man, I need these guys to continue growing. At this stage with these ratings, they are looking very good. Defensively will look amazing. So I'm thinking 10th is a bit low. Like, that really seems a bit low considering how the ratings are looking. And performance-wise, I'm assuming no one has done something incredible. Morris with the 17-2. He's 29 years old. Maybe has another, like, 3 years in him. Adebayo with the 15-1. He's also 27 at this stage, but he has grown by +4, which is good to see. Donny, 11-6. Congratulations on a great season. And Gueye, it's 6-9. And Mpanzu, 4-7. Lovely. So, yeah, we will have to make decisions going into the next year. I definitely need reinforcements. 2 times, back-to-back, 10th position in the league. It's okay. Don't get me wrong. We are still in the Prem, so that's a good one. But I do want to attack the European spots. Assuming that Newcastle United are going to keep on spending money, I don't know if Willock will be able to hold on to a starting 11 position. We're talking about the team that is basically the richest in the world of football. So there might be a chance that Willock gets dropped. So, Willock, I'm going to give you a new home over here. You are joining the likes of Luton Town, a midfielder that can get very attacking, someone that can get us goals and assists. As I said, Gueye is going to drop down to the CDM position, which is the spot he should have been playing in anyways. And Mpanzu can remain on the bench, no issues with that. And Willock comes in now as the 84 rated center midfielder. Van de Beek also with a 3-star weak foot, so I can keep him on that left-hand side. Extremely well balanced and also 6'1" tall. So still quite physical. I really like this signing, and hopefully it's going to be enough to push us into the European spots. If these guys keep growing, I'm pretty confident that we can actually pull that off, even with that man in the left wing back position still being the lowest rated player of the team. If I can, I will possibly sign some free agents for the bench, but for now, I'm done for the season. I want to see what these guys can achieve. I need a top 7 finish.
Because I need it.
This season is over and the ratings are in. Morris, 85. The man is a 5-star, 5-star. Adebayo, I need to work on his weak foot, but he's up to an 86. Van de Beek, 87. Willock, 86. And Gueye, a new CDM, now holding it down for the team with the 5-star skill moves. Maffeo, 89 rated. He is the highest rated player in the team. Joe Gomez, 86. Disasi injured, but 88 rated. Borna on an 86. And Dotti up to an 84, as he is still the lowest rated player on the team, but he's an original and he's doing really well so far. I should probably give him the captaincy right there. And then Bayındır in goal, up to an 87. No new bench players, and Mpanzu up to a 77. Good to see that that man is still part of the culture here. And the league table. Oh, 4th. Now that is more than I expected. Champions League football is coming to Luton Town. Incredible scenes. Manchester City below us. Manchester United and Arsenal too. Spurs once again winning the league title. Congratulations to them. I'm getting actually quite surprised by Spurs so far. But Adebayo, 32. There we go. Much better. Morris, 16-3. Willock, 8-3. Maffeo, 6-4. Van de Beek with the 5-6. Disasi has gotten injured but managed to get 2 goals and 1 assist this season. Not that many goal contributions, I might have to say, because yeah, we are not necessarily playing super attacking football. We're playing 5 at the back. We're playing physical. We're just making sure that we get those points on the board when needed, and that is exactly what this team has been capable of doing. So Luton Town, congratulations on an amazing season. We are going to Europe for the first time. Starting off into the new year with the Champions League money, I'm actually not going to be changing anything in the starting 11. I am going for players for the bench. So we're going with Tassos Douvikas. This is a player that has done really well in Netherlands this season. One of the top scorers in there. He plays for Utrecht and now he plays for Luton Town. He is 80 rated. He is 6'1" tall and a great striker. A great backup to the likes of Morris and Adebayo, who now are Premier League level strikers. This man can be really helpful for them. I probably will bring in another one since we do have 2 strikers in the starting 11. The next man is actually potentially linked to Luton Town. As I was doing my research, this is a player that is Pirot. It is Swansea City's striker, Pirot, who I believe used to play at PSV Eindhoven, if I'm not mistaken, and now He apparently plays for Porto. He comes into our club with a rating of 81. Oh, even higher rated than Ludovikas. That is interesting. So this man is left-footed, 26 years old, 6'1" tall. Once again, laying that importance on the physical side of the game. And it's looking good. It's looking very good right now. Now, in terms of corner takers and stuff, Van der Beek seems to be the guy, but I feel like it should... No, free kicks, Van der Beek should be taking them. Yeah, he's going to remain on them. But for the corners, I wanted the left wing back on it. I believe he's one of the shorter players in the team. 26 years old, 6 foot tall. Yeah, he's fine. Maffeo, how tall are you? 5'8". Oh, maybe I need to have Maffeo on these. Hold on a second. Just a real quick tactical change for the team. But yeah, 2 new players have been added into the roster. One last transfer for the club. Another giant joins us. It is Pobega. The AC Milan midfielder is now part of Luton Town for 30 million. Our budget, by the way, was 100 million in total. So don't be surprised about all these signings. It is the most I actually got to spend apart from the time when we got promoted for the first season. But right here, this is a big transfer. 82 rated, left-footed, 4-star, weak foot, 6'2" tall. Could easily replace both of our centre midfielders if needed, and even possibly play at CDM if he has to, due to the great defensive side of his play. So with that being said, our team is stronger than ever. And then another top 4 finish surely has to come.
Don't call me Shirley.
First up, we got past Sevilla and now Bayer Leverkusen. Congratulations to Sevilla, by the way, on winning the Europa League. But I gotta say, I completely missed it. I did not realize that that game was going on up until the 119th minute. And then I didn't find a way to watch the game. So I missed out on it completely, as we do not miss out on a Champions League final. This team has done it. Luton Town 2027 Champions League final versus PSG, who are apparently about to sign Asensio, by the way. What are we thinking about Asensio joining PSG? I think he is class. I think if he plays in a starting 11, he could be amazing, could take set pieces and all of that. He's technically extremely gifted, which I think he's coming in to replace Messi, right? So it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens there. PSG lately buying a bunch of Spanish players, Carlos Soler, Fabian Ruiz, and now the main man, Asensio, as well. So here we are, Luton Town Champions League finalists, with Morris on an 87, Adebayo on a 90, Doughty on an 87. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, by the way. It's either Doughty, Duffty. I don't know. I might be getting it wrong. If I do, I'm so sorry, lads. But yeah, this is incredible stuff. Actually, I should probably give the captaincy to the top scorer. This is probably the guy that most people know. Morris, 87. Adebayo, 90. Van der Beek, Graham, Willock in that midfield looking solid. And then our extremely physical defense with Bornau, Disasi, and Joe Gomez on great ratings. Maffeo on a 91. He is the highest rated player in the team. And our goalkeeper on an 89. While the bench has definitely, surely helped us get into this position. Now, I want to know, though, how far we got into the Premier League as well. Here it is. Adebayo, 44-2. Incredible. +4 growth is justified, bringing up those numbers. And Morris with the 17-6, Van der Beek 14-9, Willock 12-8, Graham 9-12. Everyone is doing their job, and I'm loving it. And now, the Premier League, the moment of truth. Where are we? 3rd. Okay, it is what it is, man. Luton Town fans won't mind that we're getting Champions League football, right? And it is the final, of course. So let me just check. Who do they have? Mbappe, En-Nesyri, Thuram, De Bruyne, Palacios. Who the hell is that left back? Naga? Never heard of him. Marquinhos, Timber, Hansko. Okay. Hakimi and Donnarumma. It's definitely a strong side, and we both are rocking the same formation. This is going to be a really interesting battle. Of course, the Champions League final is in Paris as well. Okay, so the entire stadium is going to be against us. Luton Town at Parc des Princes. All right then, Mbappe, let's see if you can stop these beasts. I have a lot of physical players, so I should probably pay a lot of attention to set pieces, like corners and stuff like that could be quite huge for us. Obviously, I have worked on skill moves and dribbling for our players, but it's going to be important for us to utilize the strengths of this team. So I will try at times to play these long passes and win the battles in the air. Cross. Gone. Oh, first chance Adebayo. Well done. Matheus cross. There we go. Joe Gomez getting on the end of it. Straight away, we are doing really well with these physical altercations with our opponents. Adebayo. A little bit of space. That shot doesn't come off. Doty wins that easily. Into Donny. Donny shoots. Oh my god. That is incredible. Donny. What a strike from him. Yes, mate. Look at that. We win it in the air. Obviously, great stuff. But then this is just pure quality off the crossbar. Give me a different angle of this. Dude, this is a pet peeve of mine. I hate this. I hate seeing this. Why does this still happen in FIFA? Like, look at this, man. The ball is rolling. And it just rolls through his foot. Like, that's just not realistic, guys. Can we get this right? It's honestly annoying to keep seeing this. Okay, Mbappe just sprinting through my entire team. What the hell just happened? Oh, Altay, thank you so much for yet another massive save. Mbappe not capable of getting there soon enough. Morris, he is very, very slow with movement. That's interesting to see. Donny again. Donny again. And he nearly pulled it off. Yes, thank you very much. That is our left back getting involved. Donny van der Beek with a little bit too much space given to him again. He is the most dangerous player on the pitch right now. Matheus cross. Near post. Donny again and again and once more. This man is taking over. Donny, switch it up. Over to Doty. Come on, buddy. Come on. You can do this. Long ball forward. Adebayo wins that. Brings it down. First teammate. Willock. Left-footed strike. They save it once again. In the air. We win these battles. Donny gets taken down harshly by Kefren Turam. You can once again see the physical attributes are dominating our opponents. Long balls and everything. We're playing the Luton Town style. Mbappe got injured by Joe Gomez. See, physicality wins. This is a huge letdown for PSG. Their best player is getting subbed off after Joe Gomez just smacked into the ground. The injury-prone man has gone ahead and injured Mbappe. Oh, what a story. Ooh. Oh, PSG getting a shot off once more. Altay is aware of where it's going. And now we could create something off of this. As Willock powers his way through. Joe Willock, come on, buddy. Get in there. I see the man in the middle. The cross is coming in to Donny. And Donny misses the target. That's a good ball. Goalkeeper, come out. Altay. No. No way. It's a goal. I messed up. Wait, what? It's offside. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. I shouldn't have called the goalkeeper out, man. That was close. Whew. Got lucky there. Look at that once more. Another battle in the air has been won. And now Morris into Willock. And he just cannot score there. Are you joking? That's not a good idea, is it? What am I doing there? Uh-oh. I'm putting players out of position. Ball now gets a tackle in. And another one. And now in the city. And another tackle is needed. Last chance for PSG might have been given away unnecessarily by them. And this could allow us to grab that trophy for Luton Town. And we are going to be winning it with the one exceptional goal of Donny van der Beek. Man of the match performance from the Dutchman. So Morris is going to be the one lifting the trophy in the end. This has been a showcase of physicality from Luton Town that PSG could not cope with, especially Mbappe had to give up. And guys, it was a joy. It was an incredible story right here that we have gone through. And I have to say, the story that they have gone through themselves is exceptional. This team will be an interesting one to watch going into the Premier League. What are we thinking? Is Luton Town going to be spending big and changing the face of the team? Or do you think they will hold on to their players and risk getting beaten big time in the Premier League if they are not up to the task? It would be incredible to see a team that goes up like Luton Town actually spending the money that they win into their facilities, into their stadium and all of that, because their stadium is a really funny one. In the away end, when you go into the stadium, you actually can look into people's back gardens. Like, it's crazy. So yeah, this team has done it. Luton Town, congratulations. I cannot wait to watch you in the Premier League. Have a good day, guys. Take care and peace.